tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Portland Trailblazers. Here's a look at some numbers for Harden.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee.
The players love him. Thank you, David. And tonight, two experienced teams, Chris. We're going to see what's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA.
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. Here's the starting group for Houston. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's McLemore at the 3. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in its center. Lillard against Westbrook. Ariza dishes to McCollum. Over Harden, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Ariza.
Love the sensational ball control from McCollum. He makes it look so easy.
Pass to McLemore. Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him. Harden finds Tucker. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, and that catch-and-shoot Jay from Harden is unblockable, just quickly shooting off the pass.
Lillard, the pass to Ariza. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's stolen by McLemore. Finished off the break.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lillard. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. From the wing, the Rockets pull it in.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Tucker's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Anthony. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Houston leading by 11. Westbrook drive. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Ariza passes to Carmelo. Portland moving the ball around. Portland again missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
McLemore, the pass to Tucker. Harden outside. Here's Capella. And And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And the three ball is good.
And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there who can flat out light it up.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Passes it to Whiteside. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check from the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. He'll hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling him. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
First one falls for him. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
Lillard dishes to Carmelo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Westbrook passes to Capella. The kick out to Westbrook. Three-pointer on the way. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 11 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Now McCollum, and he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. Lillard attacking over Westbrook, and again, it's Portland converting.
Terrific focus from the skilled guard. I mean, Lillard maintaining concentration in the face of good defense.
Harden the pass to McLemore. Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him. Now here's McLemore outside. Rebounded by Anthony.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Harden against Lillard. Here's Westbrook. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Whiteside gets to Ariza. And there's the pass to McCollum. And Capella sends it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Harden the pass to Capella. Back to Harden. He kicks to McLemore. Pass to Tucker. Over Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. There's more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home, it's really cool. But on the road, it's great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Swanigan, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And the basket by McCollum.
Gotta respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
House the pass to Tucker. And he drops it in from the low post. Tucker's got 8 points. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard outside. Westbrook with the steal. Lillard against Harden. Got that one up quick. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCollum against Harden. McCollum no good. Rockets leading by 17. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Lillard's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Capella. Knocks it loose. One-on-one fast break. Here's McCollum. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He excels at leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
Pass to House. Houston moving it around. Tries from 10. From deep. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Tries again. 6 on the shot clock. Capella kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Westbrook against Lillard. Here's Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Capella with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Lillard attacking. He doesn't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Jumps up. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now, here's Lillard. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's the teardrop. And Capella sends it back. 5-on-3 break. The baseline J. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 10.
Now there's the grit you've come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points in three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-4 run. Tucker the pass to Capella. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Cephalosha comes in for Danuel House. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Here's Simons. He's covered by Westbrook. Hazonia with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Westbrook finds Chandler. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gordon. Now here is Cephalosha. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's a guy that can do many things well. I mean, Gordon is far from just a shooter. He's good at passing, too.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Right back after this break. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for Houston, Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Chandler, and it's Cephalosha in at the three, the small forward. To the middle. Here's Swanigan, and Capella sends it back. The pass to Rivers. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's guarded by Chandler. And Hazonia gets it to go.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Chandler. Feeds to Capella. Over Hazonia. And it's Capella missing. It's stolen by Capella. He's on target from 8 feet out. Capella's got 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Hazonia. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Gordon. A rebound by Hazonia. For Portland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Trent, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Gordon, the pass to Capella. Kicks to Rivers from downtown. Kept alive by Houston. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Hassan Whiteside on top, and of course, Clint Capella.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Simons, the pass to Hazonia. In the corner, it's Little. And it's Hazonia with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Whiteside's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for Houston. McLemore's checked in. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for the Rockets. Rivers finds Gordon. Pushing it up. Here's Simons. That one good for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Houston moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Takes a 3. They get it back. Whiteside trying to break free. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
McLemore, the pass to Cephalosha. And so Houston again turning it over. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Capella.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Hazanya. The Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Clock at 4. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know for that Hornets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Trent. Ariza outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. Houston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Chris, this was a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody, move out the way he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Cephalosha. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Looking to end the run. Here's Whiteside. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chandler outside. On the wing, Eric Gordon. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Rivers. Ariza goes in. Dishes to Whiteside. Over Chandler. Whiteside, no good.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And that first quick step of Gordon, I mean, super effective at getting him space, which gets him to the rim.
And for Portland, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Passes to Whiteside. Fade away. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode. now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chandler. Daniel House comes in for Cephalosha. And James Harden subbed in for McLemore. McCollum outside. No good on the triple. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
And that one's good. House.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Inside, here's Ariza. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 7 points for Trevor Ariza.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Here's Rivers. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And the Rockets with possession here. And here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
The bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
McCollum against Harden, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Swanigan's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Houston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Wasted no time on that one. Tucker's got 12 points in the game.
Makes a big difference when Tucker is hitting the mid-range J. I mean, it keeps the D off balance.
Lillard, bounce pass. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
McCollum outside. Westbrook with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Westbrook's got the ball. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. And he's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Westbrook against Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Harden. Offensive rebound. They need this. Swanigan no good. Houston in total control. And Harden with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
With some arc, and Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's House. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's Anthony with the drive. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Ariza. Pass to Swanigan. 4 on the clock, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. Kazanya, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And now, here's Hazonia, guarded closer. Lots of room. Swanigan gets the bucket. Swanigan's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
From deep Harden, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Houston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 23 points, 10 assists, and 2 steals. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They relied way too heavily on three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off, but they still settled for the outside shot. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the one.
The high post shot, rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Tucker's got 5 assists in the game.
A ferocious player on the offensive end. Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor. See what you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with a chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook against Lillard. Back to Westbrook. He dishes it to Tucker. Now here's McLemore outside. And no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And Anthony gets it to go.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Harden dishes to Capella. He kicks it to Westbrook. Passes it to McLemore. He tries for 3, and Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 18 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Lillard the pass to Whiteside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's McCollum. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good. 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
I like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
2 points, that one goes.
And Harden loves getting contact on his shots, showing off his true muscle and level of concentration.
Ariza outside. To halt the run, and it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Oh, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball's knocked loose. McCollum outside. Ariza outside. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's McLemore over Ariza. And there's McLemore on the assist from Westbrook. And that's now 8 points for Ben McLemore.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Count that one.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Back to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around to the inside. Here's Capella, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot clock leaders. Hassan Whiteside on top.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
The dish to Anthony. It's rebounded by Houston.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
For Houston, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Cephalosha comes in for McLemore. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. And the basket is good. 11 points for Ariza.
Oh, I love the way Ariza sticks it to the defense, out-muscling and out-working anyone in front of him.
Harden outside. Kicks it to Cephalosha. It's Rivers on the wing. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Rivers has got 10 points.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G.A., I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
Kazanya, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And a change for the Rockets. House is checked in. The league has cracked down, C-Web, on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call a ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach whose only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way that we just don't need.
Still Trailblazers ball. And so here's Portland. And that's a foul. It's called encephalopathy. That's his first foul. Rockets on defense. Here's Azania. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rivers kicks to Harden. Chandler, the pass to Cephalosha. And the jam by Cephalosha.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Rivers. Simons, the pass to Hazania. Here's Simons, covered by Cephalosha. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 5.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Now the pass to House. Down low. And Chandler throws it down.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Pass to Swanigan. It's good. Swanigan's got his 3rd basket of the night. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Harden's shot is off. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Simons missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Shoots it. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Chandler outside. Harden draws the double. Houston moving the ball around. Chandler trying to free himself up. Count it. 12 points for Austin Rivers.
And credit the focus. Rivers, he could have given in to the defense, but he stuck through it.
And for Portland, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Simons. He has 5. And Chandler sends it back. Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
The ability of Harden to shift gears, exceptional. He can turn on the Jets off the bounce.
Trent passes to Swanigan. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Rockets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Rivers. To the paint. To the middle. Unloads from 9. And he knocks down the jumper. House has got 11 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Rivers. Simons, the pass to Little. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's foul number 2 for him. .135 left here in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Swanigan from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Swanigan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Right wing. The pass to Trent. Here's Simons. The tray. Rebound by House.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the basket by Gordon.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
The Trailblazers shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Pass to Hazania. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. And for Portland, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to McCollum. Westbrook against Lillard. For 3. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. McLemore is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon, and it's Clemens in at the 1 spot. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
It's stolen by Brown. Dishes to Lillard. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Tucker. And for Houston, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Gordon, the pass to Clemens. Good on the 3-point shot.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up. Chris, is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. It's stolen by McLemore. Pass to Clemens. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Horde. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. McLemore, the pass to Tucker. Here's Clemens. The three-pointer, no good. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the pass to Horde. Here is Lillard. Here's Horde. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. And the NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Tucker.
What a game this has been for P.J. Tucker. When they call on him to carry them, it's amazing how fast he can turn on the superstar switch.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Brown outside. Pass to Horde. Lillard looking around. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Rockets with the rebound. And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Horde. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Shots good by Horde.
Running the offense through Lillard. I mean, a high usage guy who is also very efficient.
Houston moving the ball around to the wing on the left. Now here's Capella. Defense right on him. They get it back. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, Kevin, I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Lillard plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 23.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Kicks to McLemore. Out left to the wing. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it. Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Horde. Frazier covering. Lillard, the pass to Brown. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Passes to McLemore. Fires the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Come on, shoot.
Horde passes to Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Chris, you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lillard with the rebound.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. That free throw good from Brown.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Chandler outside. There's the triple. And it's Portland with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Trent. There's the pass to Simons. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, Mike, myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Tipped away. Brown the pass to Simons. From the arc, Trent gets the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The dish to Frazier. Here's Clemens. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his third assist on the night. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Trent. To the right side. Back to Frazier. The shot's good. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Simons, the pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Brown.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
It's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Trent. He shoots again. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Makes it off the glass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Gabriel. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's Gabriel. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.